I love these things. There, that's better. A little more light. But anyway, folks, how y'all doing? It's PawPaw again, and I want to show you something. Now, I don't want to say we have a problem because I don't like to have problems. I believe in having opportunities to excel. But let me show you what today's video is all about. I went to the farm to get my little tractor, and I plopped my rear end right onto this seat. Let me get this off the tripod and show you. So I plopped my rear end right on that seat, and let me tell you what, that sponge rubber, Lord, did it wet the back of my britches after the rain. This is all cracked and everything, but it's still comfortable. So I went to Tractor Supply to get a new seat, and shoot, it's $89, $99. Like, oh heck no. So I looked on the back of it here. And I said, you know, maybe one of these ride lawnmower seats would work, and probably would. But I looked at how this is mounted, and this is mounted with these 4 bolts. And this metal is in good shape. It's not all rusty and stuff. So I was at Tractor Supply, and I said, do you have a seat cover that I can just put over this? They said, nope, we don't. Well, folks, let's see if PawPaw can have an opportunity to excel here. And what I have here is a piece of what I call Naugahyde. Naugahyde is actually a brand name, but it's a material. Some people even call it pleather, for fake leather. But it's a material that's used to make, like, cover the seats on a four-wheeler or a snowmobile or a boat cushion, that kind of thing. So that's what this is. And it's pretty heavy duty, and it's kind of a little bit stretchable. But the doggone stuff's expensive. But my local Joanna fabric store says if you buy one, they got a deal going. Anyway, you come in there and buy something, the first item you get 50% off. Well, we got a little sale going on. Well, this stuff is $20 a linear yard. That's not a square yard now, it's a linear yard. As in, measure off 3 feet of it, and that's a yard. Well, it's wider than 36 inches. So what I actually bought was 24 inches off of the roll. In other words, I bought 2/3 of a yard. And so what I needed was a piece 24 by 36, and this piece is actually another 19 inches. So 45? No, 36, 46, 55 inches. Yeah. So let me get this cut down to the size I need. And we're going to see old PawPaw turn out to be Susie Homemaker. I just hope the needle in my little Singer sewing machine is heavy duty enough for this material. That's for another day. That's something else. Don't know what I use that for, but I throw nothing away. All right. Well, now my next step is I'm going to go all around here, and I'm going to fold over about, oh, maybe 3/4 of an inch. That's what I'm going to do. Right or wrong, that's what I'm going to do. So let me get with it. I'm going to go all the way around the whole thing, measure it in 3/4 of an inch. I don't buy new cars, I don't buy brand names, I go to Goodwill for my clothes. I like to save money, I like to find bargains, it's the life I chose. I throw nothing away, I'll find a use another day for all this junk I keep. My neighbors all hate me, they abuse and berate me, 'cause I like doing it cheap. Yeah, I like doing it cheap.
Para mi gente, con una pasión tan fuerte. Ay, 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 ahora sigo cantando y sigo gozando, yo sigo cantando y sigo gozando.
Alright, so here we are. Now, I didn't do anything fancy on the corners yet, and probably needs a little touching up, but maybe, just maybe, this will do what I want to do. We'll find out. Alrighty then, there it is. It ain't the prettiest thing in the world, but my rear end ain't gonna get wet now from a sponge rubber. So let me go over here and put it on the tractor and be done with it. We gotta work on somebody's lawnmower. Get a ratchet. Alright. There we go. So it looks like from the other side. There we go. It ain't the prettiest, but by God, it's gonna work. Don't mind that guy in the background, that's David. Anyway, like I say, I'd sat on that and got my butt wet, and I said, man, I ain't having this. Went to go look at seats. They were $80. They were $100. I'm like, no way, man. So I asked them if they had a seat cover and said, no, we don't. So I went to Joann's Fabrics, and that's the same material that they use to make boat seats and, you know, four-wheeler seats and snowmobile seat cover, all that. So you saw what I did. I just laid me a bead in with that string inside of it and just tied it up best I could. So if it lasts me a year, I got my money's worth out of it, because that only cost me about $6.50 plus that little bit of string. But you know me, I got to do it cheap. Y'all have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye, everybody.